Hi, this is Hanin Stoke. I am going to demonstrate the use and properly handling of measurement using the Vernier caliper, the steel ruler, and using the common protractor I have. This is the Vernier caliper, and I'm going to identify its part. This is the Vernier scale, and this thing is movable in the object. And the next one is the main scale. It is stationary and it's not movable. At the bottom of the main scale, we have the metric system, which is measured by millimeters. While at the top, it is the English system, which is measured in inches. And in the Vernier scale, the least count that we can measure is in 128 of an inch. While in the bottom part, in each division, we have 0.05 millimeters. This one is the lock screw. It is used to lock the Vernier scale while reading, so it doesn't move. And this one is the time screw. This is the outside jaw, and at the top it is the inside jaw. And now I am going to use this plastic bottle cup to measure its diameter inside and outside. So this is the outside jaw. It is used to measure the outside dimension. So here, we're going to read first in the main scale. And it shows there that there are 40 millimeters and 3 lines. That would be 43 millimeters. And the line in the main scale to the Vernier scale doesn't meet in the 0 line. So therefore, the measurement is not just 43 millimeters. Let's record first the data we have and the outside dimensions of the plastic cup, measured in metric system and the English system. So here in the main scale, we got 43 millimeters. And that would be 43 point something. So now let's find the first line that lines up with any line on the main scale. So here in the Vernier scale, the line that lines up in the Vernier scale is that 2. So that is equal to 20 millimeters, because in every division of the Vernier scale is equal to 0.05 millimeters. So the total measurement is 43.20 millimeters, the outside dimension of the plastic cup. Now we're going to use the English system. So we have now a 1 inch. In the main scale, we have a 1/16 of an inch. And every 1/16 of an inch, there are 8 small graduations that we cannot see here, but we can find the measurements through the Vernier scale. Now we have 1/11/16 of an inch. So it's up to you if you're going to get the 1/128 of an inch. We're going to multiply it by 8. We got 1/88 over 128 of an inch. So here in the main scale, the line on the main scale doesn't meet up the zero line in the Vernier scale. So we're going to find the first line that meet the main scale. So here we have 1, 2. Okay. The second line in the Vernier scale meet up in the main scale. So we have 2/128 of an inch. So we're going to add it. And the final answer is 1/90/128 of an inch. Okay, and now we're going to measure the inside diameter of the plastic cup using the inside joke. And first we're going to measure it in the metric system first. So here in the main scale, we got 39 millimeters, and the zero line in the Vernier scale to the main scale doesn't meet. So we're going to find the measurement in the Vernier scale. The first line that lines up in the main scale, and that would be that sixth line. So it is equal to 60 millimeters. So the total measurement we have is 39.60 millimeters. And now in the English system, we have 1 inch and 9. So we have 1 and 9/16 of an inch. So if we're going to get the measurement in a 128 of an inch, we are just going to multiply it by 8, and that will be equal to 1/72/128 of an inch. And last, we're going to measure the depth of this plastic bottle cup. And here I got 34 millimeters, and the zero line doesn't meet the line in the main scale, so we have to find the first line on the Vernier scale, and that is 20 millimeters. The total measurement of the depth is 34.20 millimeters. And now in the English system, we have 1 inch and 5/16 of an inch. So in a 128 of an inch, there are 1 and 40/128 of an inch. And the zero line in the Vernier scale doesn't meet in the main scale. So we are going to add up 5/128, and that is equal to 1 and 45/128 of an inch. The steel ruler. At the front portion of the steel ruler, the measurement is in metric system. At the top, there are 1/20th of a centimeter, and each division is equal to 0.5 millimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeter. While at the bottom, there are 1/10th of a centimeter, and each division is equal to 1 millimeter. And now here at the back part of the ruler, it is in English system. At the top, there are 1/20th of an inch in every divisions. followed by 1/10 of an inch. At the bottom part, there are 8, 16th, and 32nd of an inch. For application, I use this battery for the steel ruler to measure its length. Here in the front portion, the measurement is about 62 millimeters. And now, at the back portion of the steel ruler, these are the measurements I got. Protractor. To measure an angle using a protractor, first, line up the vertex of the angle with the dot here in the center of the protractor. And next, line up one side of the angle with 0 degrees on the protractor. And now, read the protractor. When the 0 is at the right side of the protractor, we were going to read the inner number scale of the protractor. Since the inner scale doesn't have small graduations, thus we can use the outer scale to find the actual measurements. That would be 124 degrees. This next example, the 0 is at the left side of the protractor. So, we were going to read the outer number scale of the protractor. So here, we got 118 degrees. And that's all for today. Thank you for listening.